Everybody's talking about Jimmy Butler and maybe Shea, but I like these two. The two big guys in the middle.
Defensive end, so many different ways that it can beat you. Reinforcements, Andre Iguodala, Jay Crowder there, trying to line up a three, and he's been shooting it well as he knocks.
Regular season, folks, or before the hiatus, that is.
Adams drives all the way up to the rim, and Jay Robinson, any clean looks. You saw the closeout there from Dort. Dragic again. And Robinson forces it up. Does not matter. Minutes into this one. Dragic starting at point. Has been primarily off the bench this year. Is Adebayo all the way up to the rim. Vine knocks it down.
And that's what makes him such a lethal weapon. Anywhere on the floor.
Dragic just slices to the rim. He is Gallinari's got 4. See head coach Billy Donovan has to be pleased to be seeing a fuller complement of.
Got a quick trigger. You got to almost be up in his jersey when he catches the basketball.
18 threes the last 4 games and muscling it up inside. Fresh 14.
Long shot, long rebound. Nice read on that. Look what it leads to.
I give him a second.
To see who's going to flinch first on the offensive end. Solid numbers. Both teams.
Well, this Miami team really gave the Thunder trouble back in the.
You just mentioned 38% from beyond the arc. Not a whole lot of weakness.
Got to slow down Dragic, who is dictating terms here. Robinson, a rare drive to the rim. Everybody expecting.
It's just staying committed and staying committed to the cause. Certainly, I drove by that school. Shea lines up a much-needed 2 further from the field.
Heroes in the game for Miami. Here's Robinson, lets it go, got fouled, and another. The game on Monday against Phoenix and Devin Booker's SGA trying to quiet things down momentarily. As Butler to the rim. That'll be it. Finds the open man as Nader was spotted up, and Nerlens Noel comes over and slammed
him, slipped in front of him. Was able to get the tip jam.
Hero. Oh, it's got to be nice for the no-look pass over to Nader. Got the flyby. Ran into a couple of defensive players. Time winding down, and Nader splashes rookie. Year 15 versus year 1. Keeping that dribble alive. Tough step back, and he got it to go. And that is uneasy news for Oklahoma City. There's a turnover right out of the timeout. Baisley in stride, puts it up right hand, and he got it to go.
There ain't nothing
you're
fancy.
writing with your left, that's for sure.
Right. There's nothing fancy about it.
Dragic with space. Productive career. Spent time with Houston, Miami. Nader almost traveled. There's a slasher and a nice dish inside and out. Be a good stat to go back and look up. How many of you were actually called for? Tough step back. Baisley. Straight back.
After the hiatus, CP even joked early in the year, we used to give him a little bit of a hard time for passing up shots. Now he's out there with those 1-2 dribble steps.
Hang out there on that perimeter.
Way out of control on the drive. It goes right into the arms of Baisley. Nice pounce pass, and Diallo soars up for the
scoring. You haven't heard a whole lot from Jimmy Butler, but you don't need to because, you know, there are other guys on this team.
There's a stutter step.
He's a terrific shot blocker.
Like Ferguson is just chasing Tyler Hero all over the floor right now. That time, Noel smothered him, but it springs free right. Don't want against that Miami defense. Very sound defense. Butler got the roll.
And that's
SGA. Tough drive, stripped. That is stripped by Iguodala, and Hero out on the run.
In their defense that opened up.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the primary ball handler, and he rips the cords from 3 to keep possession.
And, you know, he's continuing to learn how to play that point guard position as well. Now, he's a scorer by nature. I'm talking about Shai, folks. And how about that?
There's another reflection, a steal by Iguodala, sets it up. Falling out of bounds was Butler. Robinson again with the flyby. Straight away, almost automatic. He is just deadly. And quickly, Miami's lead grows. Paul down the lane. Nice.
Classic CP3. I'm on you like a cheap suit. It's my ball. He passes the ball off his back, folks. I'm sorry.
And SGA. Point shooter are getting posterized.
Oh, man, I got family. I'm going to say I'll give up the three free throws. I'll foul a three-point shooter.
As he was sailing out of bounds. Saw that SGA was already out as Hero will drain that frontline starters to open up this third quarter. A completely different look. Dragic, Hero, Derek Jones, Myers Leonard, Solomon Hill. Point game here early in quarter number 3. As Solomon Hill gets,
the soccer referee will point out that
it was an advantage.
Yeah, correct. And if the team doesn't score, they come back their depth and the balance that they have in their scoring. Now, a lot of people are talking about, as Adam Tipton,
just the lack of offensive firepower. They've got it spread out, but in the playoffs, when that structure breaks down,
the kind of shot you want him taking a wide open 3. You don't give up on it. You continue to get him the basketball.
Dragic, the vision.
Under game. Meet some of the players and the coaching staff at the time. And guys, Cannon passed away at.
Absolutely. Boy, he is trying to just get that touch back.
Paul passes it back out to the perimeter, and Diallo swishes home that.
Continuing to build out their rotation.
Devin Hall has come in to replace Chris Paul. Hero, missile pass underneath your heart.
Yeah, absolutely. Just got to get in rhythm. Not that I'm a lefty and he's a lefty. That's a tough layup there. And that's why I think, the Heat is going to be a sleeper in that Eastern Conference because of their depth. How about a scene
of where the mindset is for not just the Thunder, but both these teams going into the postseason. But so often you hear coaches presented with the question, Mike, what's more important, health or seeding? And I think that we're starting to see that answer, not only with the Thunder, but a lot of teams. Hero continues to operate, try to set it up for Silva. And it's Vincent from the corner for up to return, going right back into the playoffs, which was a scenario that was discussed between the players in the league. As Olynyk on a nice turn. Miami is shooting it at almost 58%. Thunder at 39. And Robertson.
In the preseason, he showed that he could do that. Not only on the defensive end, but also on the offensive end.
And how about that?
Speak from Dre as well. As we were talking about him. He's a smart player. He knows the game. That's when teams watch film.
Well, there's certain principles that you want to adhere to, I would assume, right?
Yeah.
On both ends of the floor.
Points and 5.5 rebounds down there. 43% from 3. We've seen what he's done on offense. He says, though, the biggest change in his game down there as he gets that ball to.
Well, going back to what Nick said about Darius Bazley, it's really hard for young players to have confidence to speak. Hill's pass intercepted.
Good anticipation by Hami on that.
Hami trying to run the floor. Stutter step to the rim. The primary ball handlers. There's no Chris Paul, no Dennis Schroeder, no Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So you see Bazley. There's another 3.
Just stay with it.
Don't call it a scrimmage. You know what this game reminds me of? The Philly game when the Thunder were down by, 24? Philly scrimmage. Nader in transition banks it in. As this unit just continues to fight. Nader. And he's got himself a 3. As Hero will quiet things third and early part of the fourth quarter, but the Thunder just kept chipping away. Hard drive, nice rejection. Nader step for step.
This is the kind of game the Thunder like. This open court right here got the Heat all spread out. And how about
Nader spots up. Boy, had another good look. Offensive rebound, Muscala. He'll give the tie a try, and he's got it to tie things in.
Short clock for the Heat.
Solomon Hill. Drives, left hand, got it.
Fox Sports Oklahoma.
Nader to get it in. Bazley's had the hot hand. Sets it outside. Muscala lines it up for a 3, and he knocks it down. Inbound the basketball. Solomon Hill to Hero. Hero makes his move between the legs. Puts up the shot, fading away, and it hits off the front of the rim. And the Thunder complete the comeback and take down Miami 1-6.